Hey, movie fans! I wanted to talk to you guys today about the highest rated Disney Marvel series, which is airing on Disney Plus, streaming on Disney Plus right now. Miss Marvel. Marvel series, Miss Marvel. That worked out nice. It's at a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. 98%. That's huge. Its audience scores at an 80%, which is also still really good. But yeah, this series brought a really cool new character into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I think there's going to be some pretty cool things that are going to come from it. We already know that Iman Vellani, the actress who plays Miss Marvel, is cast in the movie The Marvels, which is like a sequel to Captain Marvel. And that's pretty awesome. So, and maybe a little bit of a spoiler here. At the very, very end, we did get to see Captain Marvel in the Miss Marvel series. Very, very little bit. But that's cool that it already made a connection there. So that's pretty exciting. And I'm excited about it because this show was so good. It did a great job focusing on this character. I was watching the making of that they have on Disney Plus as well. And it was fun to hear that they wanted this show to be able to be a good show, even if she didn't have powers. Like, to tell her story well enough and to develop this character well enough that those are kind of just like a bonus, you know? So I love the way they did that. Like, I really loved the character. I thought she was fantastic. I think members of my family described her as adorable, which I think actually is even used in the series too. But she's a great actress. I've had fun learning about her, watching some interviews that she's done, and just knowing how like she is a huge fan. Like, she's a huge fan of Marvel, just like the character Miss Marvel is. And she's a legit fan. Like, she knows her stuff and she's way into it. One example, when she got the phone call, it was a Zoom call, letting her know that she was getting the part. She was more excited that she was on a Zoom call with Kevin Feige than she was that she was getting the part, right? Like, how many people don't even know who Kevin Feige is? But it's pretty awesome. He's kind of the mastermind of what all this whole MCU cinematic universe has been. You know, it's just so cool. But anyways, that's a little bit about her, and so that's really fun. But also other great characters in this story. For me particularly, I really loved her family and the focus it had on her family and on her faith and on just this development of her wanting to be more and to do more, and then having this opportunity when these powers come along to her. Speaking of her powers, I love the way that they showed it in this show. I thought it was great.
Well, let's focus on what we know. Light comes out of you, and it hardens.
Let's call it hard light.
Groundbreaking.
I love the stylized cinematography that it had. It really felt fresh, but also just appropriate, you know, where she's a high school student. Like, it felt like the way it was done and a lot of things they did with it, special effects and cool things like that, just matched that. Kind of like what we get in the Spider-Man movies. Like, it kind of had a similar feel to that. That really just matched her and her story. So that was a lot of fun, and it made the show just different and unique in some ways. I really did also love the character Bruno, which, what random, right? There's a character named Bruno. Like, hello, there's that whole Encanto thing about we don't talk about Bruno. And Bruno's a huge character in this show, which was great. I loved him. I thought he was fantastic, and would hope to get to see more about that character and what's going to happen with him. So, but yeah, Miss Marvel, guys, it's a winner in my book. I really enjoyed it. Loved the culture that it portrayed, with her family being from Pakistan. The language, getting some Urdu in there was just awesome. And it's just, I don't know, it's just really cool. And I hope you guys have all liked it as much as I did and the critics did. And if not, you know, give it a chance. Go check it out. I hope you'll see it because it's really great. Thanks for checking this out, everybody. Stay safe out there. Hope you have a good one.